Hello, I'm King Alex and welcome to my first GoodGame Empire tutorial. In this video, I will show you what buildings to have and how best to fit them. Let's start here in my main. As you can see, I have the keep, encampment, marketplace, stonemason, flour mill, ironworks, 2 relic greenhouses, 3 dwellings, a relic woodcutter, a relic quarry, a watchtower, 4 stoneworks, a research tower, an estate, a storehouse, a hall of legends, a construction yard, a master builder, 4 forest lodges, a military hospital, an imperial hunting lodge, bakery, sawmill, relicus, 4 iron mines, an armory, stables, sage workshop, 3 taverns, the barracks, 3 guardhouses, fire station, 11 granaries, 2 relic conservatories, and as much public order as I could possibly fit. You can pause the video here to copy my layout at your main. Starting at level 70, food production should be your main focus. Non-essential buildings should be demolished to make room for public order and granaries. As you can see, I have 15 total food production buildings. This is because there's a base food production build item in which you can have a maximum of 15 build items of this effect per castle. These build items are very important in maximizing your food production and are more important after things like public order and other bonuses take effect. As you can see, in just this granary, I go from 205 to 1,294 food production. And in my relic greenhouse, I go from 428 to over 2,700. Earlier I mentioned that non-essential buildings should be demolished. These include buildings like dwellings, hideouts, and strongholds. The reason I have 3 dwellings in my main still is that a build item for reducing units lost after an attack can be applied. I could replace 2 of them with a decorative item, and when being attacked, store it, quickly build 2 level 1 dwellings, and add the build items on. The reason I don't do this is because often attacks come when I'm not on, so I use it as a safety measure, and 3 level 12 dwellings do not bring your public order down very much. Another non-essential building is the defense workshop. It takes up a lot of space, so I have them in my outposts instead. If I need tools at my main, I simply can just station the tools from my outposts. If you have visited high legendary level players, you may have noticed that they do not have wood, stone, or iron production buildings. This is because they get all of this from looting. Now I would encourage less active players or players who have not finished the quests to keep them, as you need all of those resources to upgrade buildings. Here is the view of my other outposts and kingdom castles. Moving on to the Storm Islands, we see a whole new strategy. The reason for Storm is to compete for aquamarine and cargo points. So instead of granaries and decorative items, this castle should be filled with cargo ships. When entering the Storm Islands, make sure you do not choose the cheapest castle. Location does not matter. Next, demolish all buildings except for the ones I have. I use a relic castellan to produce resources, and when upgrading buildings, I switch it to a construction speed castellan. Note that the higher the keep, the faster buildings upgrade as well. I build extra farmhouses to complete a quest and put 5 decorative items to complete the quest as well. After your keep and storehouse are upgraded, you need to purchase expansions. Fitting as many boats as you can is key. Events like the Outer Realms and Beyond the Horizon bring us back to the good old days when we first started out. This, as you might assume, means leveling up is more important than food production. Because in these global events you can buy troops with coins at the armorer, coins will be very important for non-Ruby players like myself. Unlike at legendary levels, taxes will come in handy for once. This means maximizing space for dwellings and public order is key. Here is the layout for this castle. This is assuming that you are still level 13 and you do not have this expansion yet. Outposts in the Outer Realms especially should be used to store your offensive troops. This is to protect them from incoming attacks, as most people do not attack your outposts. If you need higher food production still, visit the armorer and buy construction tokens for either rubies or coins. Then build a relic greenhouse in either your outpost or your main castle. I should note that there is an Outer Realms event where points are scored each day according to your might points per building. In this case, leveling up as fast as you can, then upgrading high might buildings like the siege and defense workshops is key. However, I have found that filling your outpost completely with pillories and supplies is the way to go. I know I didn't show you Blade Coast or Barramon layouts, but those will have to come in another video. Anyways, if you found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a like. Also subscribe, it's free and you can always unsubscribe later.